Alright, so we're at my favorite part when testing a video card, the gaming portion. In this case, we're going to be using the Asus TUF 3 RX 5700 XT 8GB OC gaming video card. The games we're going to be playing are Shadow of the Tomb Raider, Horizon Zero Dawn. I haven't played it very much, haven't gotten past the first part, but I got it just for you guys for this video card. Fortnite, Grand Theft Auto 5, Ghost Recon Breakpoint, and Metro Exodus. So again, we're going to be testing these games. We're going to be playing at 2560 by 1440 at Ultra at 120 frames per second. I'm pretty excited on this one, so let's jump in real quick to Shadow of the Tomb Raider. Alright, so for Shadow of the Tomb Raider, options, display and graphics, again at 2560 by 1440, 120 Hertz. Here's the Asus TUF RX 5700, graphics at the very highest. So let's get into it real quick.
How did you sleep?
I had that dream again.
About your parents?
Yeah.
So I love this game. The graphics are beautiful. The gameplay is great, super smooth. Now mind you, I haven't gotten very far because, well, unfortunately I can't game as much as I used to. Where'd he go? We're at this part, I forgot. I'm here so worried about showing to you guys, but you can see we're at in the 70s and 60s, in the 60s in temperature as well on the top left hand corner.
How's your arm?
A little stiff, but okay. How's your back?
Fine.
You can explore if you want. I'm not going back there.
Whoops. Alright. Did I lose him again? I did. I went the wrong way, I'm sure. And there he is, just waiting for me over there.
What do you think we'll find in Kuapiapi?
Running water would be nice.
I think at this point, I'd settle for no jaguars.
I don't know why I keep stopping for all these, but I see them pop up and I gotta nab them. The graphics in this game are just so beautiful. Did we already go in here? I think we did. Alright, cool, so I think we were headed there anyway.
There's a road.
Let's check it out.
She could have impaled herself right on that.
What's going on?
Shit, Trinity, get down.
Damn.
Truck's stuck. I can see that. What are we doing about it?
Follow my lead.
How the hell am I supposed to know?
What are you...
Let's go ahead and skip that.
Someone should check back there.
I'll do it.
Put it right there. Make sure nothing can get through. I want this whole area sealed off.
Yes, sir.
If there's anything here, we're gonna find it.
Set for me.
When's the last time this thing was serviced? This is rusty. Don't get distracted, Mendez.
What are we looking for here?
Anything that moves. Anything that doesn't.
They still didn't find that relic. I'd love to be the guy that does.
Hey, why not?
You'd be a hero.
I'll be dead more likely. No thanks. I'll keep sitting here looking for hostiles.
It's quiet. What's your team doing?
I'll check.
We're not paying them to sightsee.
We'll have to go under.
Yeah.
We know there's the main temple. What we're looking for is any smaller ruins we might have missed before.
Okay.
It's really wedged in there.
I'm afraid if we move it, we'll lose it.
We're gonna have to reinforce the bridge. It'll be tough. Why didn't you test the bridge like I told you?
Oh, I'm pretty sure we did test the bridge first.
Fuck off. I'm not covering for you.
Maybe we can pull it out.
Okay, maybe. Let me think about that.
We can take them. You go left. I'll take these guys.
What in God?
Hide.
Dave, Sammy, those guys. I told them to test the bridge first. Son of a... Dave! Dave!
Come on.
Oh, no, you don't! Fuck you!
Stop. Thanks.
That was close.
Yeah.
Alright, so enough of Shadow of the Tomb Raider. Let's jump on to the next. Alright, so in Horizon Zero Dawn, go into settings, display 2560 by 1440, full screen 120 Hertz. All of them are VSync off. Go into graphics, everything ultimate here. So let's go ahead and continue.
Some kind of cave?
You can see we're at 69 frames per second, 75.
Looks tight,
And
but I can get through.
GPU temperature is 66 degrees.
This must be a ruin of the metal world. One of the old places. Ross said never go in places like this. But I have to find a way out. There's something up ahead. What's that? A dead person.
Graphics in this game are so beautiful.
Lights. Everywhere. How does he do this?
That's so cool.
A metal door. Closed. Maybe this device I found can help. How do I get it open? More lights. Shape. It's connected to the door somehow. It changed color. The door changed color too.
This rat, my partner. He's following me from that other room.
What's that? It's got a device, like the one I found.
You think I want it this way? It's the best I can do. He's right behind you. Hi! Happy birthday, Isaac. Daddy sure does love his little big man. Look, Daddy can't be there with you and Mom, but we can still have a party, right? Sure we can.
Show me. Show me again.
I can do. He's right behind you. Hi! Happy birthday, Isaac. Daddy sure does love his little big man. Look, Daddy can't be there with you and Mom, but we can still have a party, right? Sure we can.
Happy birthday, Isaac. Daddy sure does love his little big man. Why did they die here? What happened to them?
Enough of that. We can see the game was hovering between the upper 60s and, well, either the upper 70s or 80s. I wasn't 100% paying attention to that. The game is beautiful. First time I've played it, so pretty cool. Let's jump on to the next. Alright, so in Fortnite, I'm seeing these GPU, CPU, and DirectX 3D 11, but I don't think you can. But on the top right-hand corner, We can see the built-in frames per second. I've loaded so that you guys can actually see the real frames per second. For some reason, Afterburner doesn't want to show in here, but we can see we're in the 80s right now. GPU temperature is 67 degrees. I assume we're all going there. This might be a quickie. Playing with bots or oh, Stark Industries, no wonder.
Trusty steed? Ha-ha!
I got away.
We're gonna win! A butterfly! I am so scared of butterflies!
Well, all right, there we got some Fortnite in. Average frames per second, anywhere between the upper 70s and 80s. Everything was, actually, I never showed that to you. So coming over here, 2560 by 1440, unlimited frame rate, everything set to epic. So let's jump on over to the next game. All right, so in Grand Theft Auto 5, we can see we're at 100 and something frames per second.
This nigga must got the baby dick.
Yeah, and all this shit paid for with bad credit.
Like that? Bobby big dick.
All right, so look at those reflections. Just how beautiful this game looks. And this game is old, but you know, it still looks great, still plays great. Look at that. Beautiful. So Let's just jump into the settings real quick. We are at 2560 by 1440. We're at DX11, everything on ERG. I hate that. All right. So coming in here, there we go. Now MSAA, you turn off, or at least put to 2, because that is a murderer no matter how new or how powerful the card is. Everything I could put to ultra, I put to ultra. What I couldn't, I had very high. So just to show you all that. Now under advanced graphics, no, I didn't change anything. Everything here on extended distance all the way up.
Hey, remember we gotta be careful with these rods.
And I probably shouldn't do this live. Didn't realize that was off.
Homie, the Simeon ain't about to dock my pay again.
So you'll see it in a minute, as soon as that background goes away.
So him and Tanya can smoke crack in peace? Homie, I'm good. Keep up, homie. If you want to chunk them things.
Woo! You want to get whips like this, you gotta stay on your gridiron.
Nigga ain't do some time over nickels.
There we can see
I stick to repos, dog.
Anywhere in the upper 90s to the hundreds. Beautiful graphics and incredibly smooth gameplay.
Yeah.
We going right.
Okay.
Up here, through the studio. Let's show these movie people how we do.
Oh, we filming shit here, huh?
Down this dirty motherfucker.
Shit, cool, homie.
You ain't even testing me.
Hey, screw you too, homie.
Right into the door. Cross the street when you see us by the store. I'm off the main street.
Think you left.
Come on.
All right. Hey, be careful.
I did that one on purpose.
Whatever, homie.
Simeon's gonna be mad when he gets this.
Hey, dog, we be doing Simeon a disservice if we ain't test these rides out.
He ain't even gonna know if they good if we don't push him to the front.
Oh, come on.
This is your Terrier's car.
Please, homie.
Right.
What? I hear you.
We going left into this parking lot.
Yeah, that's cool.
This meant to be your shit.
Hey, I'll come at you from the shoulders, homie.
Featuring Gucci Mane. This track is work, y'all.
How the fuck you get in front of me?
Your slow ass should be asking why didn't I get here sooner?
Come on. I should have got there first. Alright, so that's Grand Theft Auto 5. Beautiful graphics, incredibly great gameplay. So let's jump on over to the next one. Alright, so in Tom Clancy's Breakpoint, we can see here under settings, display, we're at 2560 by 1440, 120 Hertz with HDR enabled. Now this one, I didn't think I had FreeSync 2 enabled. For all the games I've had, or the main settings, I have FreeSync disabled. I try to keep all the settings the same for every single game. Okay, now we can see Ultra, everything is as high as it can go. And actually coming back over here, the RAM, the VRAM is almost at 8 gigs. So we're good there. I did notice in this one, it dips a few times below 60 frames per second. But the entire time, as you can see, it stays nice and smooth. Now, I'm not going to do much stealth here. Just want to get in and show you some action.
Nothing to report. Hey!
Look at all those people coming over.
This ain't gonna take long.
You're absolutely right, it isn't. Yes, I can.
God, take him down! Let's rip him a new one!
No, what are you doing? Let go! Stop it! Alright. That was a big whoops. I didn't mean to pick him up. But anyway, you can see, even though we did have a few parts that we dropped below 60 frames per second, most of the time we were in the 70s, so it played very well. So let's jump on to the last and final in this series, Metro Exodus. Alright, so for some reason I cannot get a frames per second counter on here. I don't know why. I had it before, but for some reason it just won't show up. Now this was also in the lower 60s. It would dip sometimes.
The pack is here. So
into the upper 60s.
Into Thermopylae, or do we let them pass?
But you can see that it is smooth.
Looks like that was all of them. I'm glad they didn't notice us. That was a large pack.
What the hell is that? I've never seen that before.
I mean, if all the packs here are like that.
Let's go. Come on. Come on. Well, while she's taking her sweet time, and unfortunately it pauses it, going to video, 2560 by 1440, quality ultra, DirectX 12, Hairworks, physics, tessellation, 16x anisotropic filtering. So everything is to the max here, and she's playing beautifully. I just ran over there. Come on.
How about we take the bridge to cross the railroad?
That's a great idea.
Damn, too high. Hey, Hatiam, help me get up there. Shit!
Halo sails with those icicles.
I got you! Did you hear that, Hatiam? Something large roaring. At least it was far away. Now that's what I call a blizzard! Can't see a thing! Or hear! Let's switch to radios! What? Artyom, are you seeing this? I'm not just imagining things, right? A train! A damn train on the surface! Where?
And you were telling me there is no sign of life. I should just... But I won't.
What do we do, Artyom? Should we catch up with it?
Yes.
Look!
Catch up
it's
with
our
a
guys
train.
from the Order!
That
Looks
is
like
a
they're
great
chasing that
idea.
train too. Let's join them! How did you guys get here? Did you
This
see
has gotta
anything?
be innocent.
We sure did! Come on, get in!
Ugh. Alright, so I'm gonna skip the rest of that. You saw the performance was great. When I was playing it before, when I can actually see the frame rate and the temperatures, the frame rate was anywhere between 59 and 67 frames per second. 100% playable, especially at 120 hertz. So right now, the Asus TUF 3 RX 5700 XT 8GB OC card, the gaming card, is a nice card. I will bring you very soon my entire benchmarks, my entire review on that, so stay tuned. And then also very soon I will have another video on just how loud the card gets and how you can adjust the fans and set your own fan curves as well. All right, my friends, this is Iggy again with This Bytes For You. Don't forget, click like and subscribe. The more subscribes I get, or subscriptions I get, the more of you I get, the bigger and better products I can bring you guys today, tomorrow, and in the future. So stay tuned. We are growing lots. Iggy out. See you guys.